Are you hanging up? What?
Go for it.
Are you hanging up your stocking on the wall?
Doot.
Are you, Addy?
I haven't got a stocking.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, no.
Rama.
Either way, it's the Addy and Clarie Christmas stream.
Ding, ding. Oh, that sounds more like a wrestling match. It was supposed to be like ding, ding, ding. Christmas bell.
Snow is falling.
All around us.
Children playing.
Having fun.
'Tis the season.
They really should be in bed.
That's not very Christmassy.
Sorry, was that Grinchish?
Merry Christmas.
Everyone, wait
to play the credits, man. Ho, 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 ho. Merry... Oh, why isn't he moving?
He's moving on the other screen.
He's moving on the other screen.
I think he's a bit shell-shocked.
I've broken Santa. Nope. Still buggered. Hang on.
He looks great to us on the left.
Santa's broken.
Addy broke Santa the day before Christmas Eve.
Santa.
Oh, no.
Who breaks Santa?
Addy.
Ah, balls. This would have been amazing.
If all you girls and boys don't get any presents on Christmas morning, you know who to blame.
It's because I broke Santa. Oh, hang on. That's not Santa. Although it would be a very Merry Christmas.
Adipose. Have some respect.
For the Germans?
No, for me, your wife.
So I didn't do it. That was just the default one that loaded. I didn't know it was going to bring up a busty German lady with a lovely pair of glasses.
You know you could do the stream on your own.
Frick on a stick.
You know that Toblerone is mine.
I didn't do anything wrong. Right, here we are. Merry Christmas! Come in and know me better, man. Although I feel the effect has now been somewhat ruined.
Yeah.
Bollocks. I think we'll have a grumpy Santa face instead.
That is grumpy Santa. That is grumpy Santa face.
Piss off and don't come in and know me better, man.
That's Santa's I'm putting a lump of coal at the bottom of the stocking, which you don't have.
You've been a naughty boy. And a naughty girl. Bollocks.
Well, great start to the stream.
Well, welcome to the Addy and Clarie Christmas stream party. For the next 45 minutes, we shall be entertaining you. Well, hopefully entertaining you. We'll be just chatting.
We might be boring.
We'll be chatting about Christmas. And we want to make this a nice interactive show. So we're going to have loads of things we want you guys to kind of give us your thoughts and ideas on things. And we talk about Christmas around the world and talking about favourite things and our Christmas plans and all those kind of things. But basically talking about all things Christmassy. So by the end of the stream, you are like, dear God, I'm in such a Christmassy mood right now. Plus, we've got the results of our tweeted. Shut up. Results of our Grumpy Santa.
What's Santa doing? Telling me to shut up.
Look, I'm over 500 freaking years old, okay? Occasionally I forget things.
This is not the Santa I know and love.
Come in and know me better, man. That wasn't even Santa.
It was the ghost of Christmas yet to come.
No, Ghost of Christmas Past.
No, it's the ghost of Christmas. Oh, yeah, sorry. No. You're completely right.
Definitely right.
Sorry about that.
Oh, that is my mouth.
Honey, you're creeping everyone out. You're actually creeping everyone out. Oh, look. Has he got teeth?
Yes, I got tongue.
I think he's got, what is his one, too?
Oh, there you go.
There they are.
Good bit.
Look, Navek says that this is the scariest Santa that they've ever seen.
I'm awesome.
No, you just showed everyone your teeth. Please, can you go back to Addy?
What about... Okay, hang on. All this. Not done yet. Because... What about the snowman?
Oh, that's cool.
Hello! I'm Jürgen the Winter Snowman.
I just remembered something.
What have you remembered, Jürgen?
That the snowman, I think, was on telly today. And I got it for Izzy and I forgot.
Because that's a good thing, though, yeah? Because we'll scare crap out of her, yeah? Snowman melted then, you know?
You and I both know we turned it off 2 minutes before.
This is true. Turn off the snowman 5 minutes before the end and your day will be happy. I can do the summer song. I can do the Frozen summer song. Summer!
Yes, you can.
I'll be going around giving all my friends a cuddle, but when it comes to summer, I'll be a happy snowman.
Oh, it's on 8:30. Perfection.
Summer. What?
The snowman.
Oh, what, today? We better go down and put it on record then. For some reason, there's no man seems to. Oh, one of my eyes is stuck open. Apparently. Ow. Ow. Would you like to see the scariest Christmas present of all time?
Sure.
There it is.
Wow. Let's hope that doesn't appear under our tree.
That would be scary. I am your present.
What's with this?
I've got a doll in me. I just think Doctor Who is yet to take on any actual Christmas presents.
Has it? It took on Christmas trees.
Standard present. Happy present. Okay, I'll turn. Fine. I'll turn it off.
Where's that cute little laddie face that we all know and love?
I'm coming. At least I thought I was going. Where the frick am I?
I talk Clone Taylor on what meeting Toblerone.
You have Toblerone?
Yeah. My second bar today.
Boom ding.
What's his last name?
There we are. Still gravy, baby. Hi. And a special hi to you. You know who you are. Clarie. Okay. What question shall we do first? You're not favourite this, favourite that.
Oh, I see. Favourite breakfast on Christmas morning.
What is your favourite breakfast on Christmas morning? Use the exclamation mark question thing, and then it'll appear in my corner and up on the stream, and I'll be able to put some up on there. Be creative. Tell us why. Give us some facts about it. Favourite Christmas breakfasts, Clarie?
You know my favourite Christmas breakfast.
I want some Toblerone. Tell me about your favourite Christmas breakfast and tell us why. Tell us the whole story. When you get to the beginning, start. When you get to the end, stop.
Smoked salmon. That was it. Smoked salmon, bit of brown bread, rolled up.
Christmas chocolates.
Yeah, usually followed by a few pieces of Toblerone, because let's be honest, you've got the salmon in your stocking.
And salmon and chocolate goes well together.
Absolutely. But yeah, smoked salmon.
How did your family serve the smoked salmon?
In little rolls with some brown bread, which my mother has cut into triangles and buttered.
Ooh.
And that's what I have literally. Oh, look, there's my hand in my Toblerone. Hello! And that is what I have for Christmas breakfast and Boxing Day breakfast every year. And it's good. Did you know what? You knew that, but in all of these years, I've never known what you used to have for your Christmas breakfast growing up.
I'm not sure we had anything. We always got carted off to church.
Oh, God. I thought we weren't going there.
Well, I wasn't.
But you must have had like a special Christmas Day breakfast, like a celebration.
I don't know. Christmas dinner was always awesome. We always had a big Christmas dinner. I remember lots of them. To be honest, I normally used to wake up with at least one of them in my stocking. But the big ones, believe it or not, these are the medium-sized ones. I used to end up with the big one, and I used to eat most of that. So I probably wasn't very hungry for breakfast. So in fact, this probably was my Christmas breakfast, which probably explains some of the weight issues these days. But no, I don't think I had a particularly special Christmas breakfast. I had Christmas lunch, I had Christmas tea, I had Christmas board games, but not the breakfast. Let's see what other people got. Urkwan says that his favourite Christmas breakfast is not appearing on the screen. Brilliant. Hang on, let me change it to which one? This one. Then it should appear. There you go. Urkwan says beer and chocolate. Ton Barak says Maltesers. I always get those in my stocking. See, that's exactly what mine is. Yeah, it's not Maltesers, but it's the stocking fillers. Angelina says Addie's Christmas breakfast, the body of Christ. Yeah, a nice communion.
Did you take communion Christmas morning?
Yeah. You've been to my Christmas services.
I erased it from my mind.
Matthew 1191 says a pork toasty with bacon.
Interesting.
A pork toasty with bacon? There's pork and bacon?
That's good. Toasty.
Mm-hmm. Meadow Vale, Buxed Fizz, and chocolate croissants.
Now that sounds like a good breakfast.
That does sound like a good Christmas breakfast. Just a little bit drunk and chocolate. Digital Imposter says, we're just going to be slurping chocolate throughout this whole stream, but then that should get you in the Christmas mood. Because let's face it, snacking chocolate Wow, this thing has melted all over my hand.
Being a little bit overweight and eating too much is what Christmas is all about.
Donuts from Dunkin' Donuts, because they're the only thing open on Christmas, says Telsey.
Okay, interesting.
Cinnamon rolls, we've made them for as long as I can remember, says 12 Oswald.
Nice.
Or here, Les is a good one, or a longer one, I should say. I always make a big breakfast of scrambled eggs, bacon, and something mapley. Pancakes, waffles, French toast. And it's my favourite because bacon, of course.
That sounds delicious.
Mm-hmm.
Is Les a mother by any chance?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. But to be honest, she can come here anytime, with or without the kids, and cook us that breakfast.
This is true.
Homemade orange biscuits from my mum's recipe.
Oh, that sounds interesting.
Says Real Taken. Orange biscuits. Christmas tree pancakes. Christmas tree pancakes! That's such a cool idea. Is that a little like Christmas tree mould? Because that would be quite cool. A little Christmas tree mould, that kind of thing. Wonder how it works. Oh, hang on. Agrajag is gone all ethnic on us. She has risgringrot.
Wow.
Risgringrot. A kind of rice pudding with cinnamon and sugar.
That sounds tasty.
Risgringrot. She's Scottish.
They sound good, but none of them sound quite as good as my smoked salmon.
So, smoked salmon. Awesome. Right, next question. Next question. What is your famous Christmas song? And tell me why. Could be a pop song. Could be a carol. Could be an old Norwegian refrain.
Not sure what that is.
So let me clear all the questions. So I'll get rid of all the bacon. Dismiss all. What's your favourite Christmas song and why? Could be attached to a memory. Could be an awesome tune. Could be something that makes you boogie. Mine is, and you know this one, is, well, I've got a few, but if I had to pick one, it would be Shakin' Stevens' Merry Christmas, Everyone. Because it's so happy. It's a really cool tune. And it's one of those ones that you're not sick of somehow. Like there are like Merry Christmas by Slade. It was a really good melody, and but you hear it a lot. And then you got other ones like I Wish It Could Be Christmas Every Day and stuff. They're a little bit kind of too Christmas. But Shakin' Stevens is just a really good fun. Snow is falling all around me, children playing, and also we did it in my school. I'm a member of the Testosterone.
That's boy choir to you and me.
Man choir. And we performed it last year, and we kind of brought the hash notes off. But I really, really do like the song. Well, in fact, we did it because I really like the song. Basically, I run it. So if I like the song, we probably do it. If I don't like the song, we probably don't. What's yours?
Deck the Halls and Boughs of Holly.
Really?
No. The Holly and the Ivy.
No, it isn't. You're just saying that to wind me up.
That's Addie's worst.
I hate the Holly and the Ivy. Just read the lyrics. Read what? They're just like the Holly and the Ivy. Well, it's more like the blood of Jesus was murdered for you, and the holly and the ivy, when they are both full grown, of all the trees that are in the wood, the holly bears the crown. And look, there goes Jesus. He's riding on a camel. He came to die for all our sins. And the holly and the ivy, when they are both full grown, it's like, what? Are you schizophrenic? So what is actually your favourite Christmas?
I like a bit of Post.
Oh, yeah. You're a holy, you're a faggot. You're a cheap, lousy faggot. And the boys of the NYPD choir singing.
I like it because it somehow manages to be exceptionally depressing and quite cheery at the same time, which pretty much sums up Christmas.
I remember I once offended you by saying it was a really realistic song. And you were like,
Did you? Did that offend me?
I think so, because what I meant by it in my mind, it was like, well, it's like a song that doesn't say that life is always perfect, but it says that, we've got each other, and at Christmas it's a time for kind of getting together and stuff. But you took it to mean what we're drunk Irish people who like are kind of wasting away in some way. But that is a beautiful one. Christmas at Ground Zero by Weird Yankovic says,
I don't know that.
I don't know that one.
If you like Weird Al Yankovic, you might have to YouTube that.
I like the whole Which Backstreet Boys Gay song. That is a good one. Or I bought it on eBay. That's a good one. And the Star Wars American Pie. That's good. Driving Home for Christmas is Bow Times 11.
Oh, yeah, that's nice, isn't it?
Driving Home for Christmas. Yeah. But I can never sing it because of the voice. Is it Chris Summer? But it's the voice. It's like Driving Home for Christmas. Yeah. You can do like one line of it, and then it's like, take a look at the driver next to me. Type thing. Don't Shoot Me, Santa by the Killers. I don't know that one either. But cheerful one there, Spigster. Thank you. V says Last Christmas by Wham. It is a little bit like I got ditched. Mm. But he does say this year I'm going to give it to someone special.
Yeah, that's true. But he says that every year.
Totally, yeah.
His track record's not great.
No, it's true. I Love the River by Joni Mitchell. I don't know that one either.
These are good songs.
These are good.
I know A Little Drummer Boy. That's nice.
Apparently when Bing Crosby recorded that, he really had no idea who David Bowie was.
Awesome.
Yeah, and was just a bit like, who is this?
How is that possible?
Because Bing Crosby at the time was like the older guy, and David Bowie at the time was like the new. It's a bit like, you know, those duets where like Elton John duets with like.
I think we went to the concert once and he duetted with the winner of X Factor. He
did, Alexandra Burke, and he and Will
Young.
Will Young and Elton clearly didn't give a crap.
No.
Like he wasn't rude to them, but you could tell he didn't care.
Yeah.
He really. I think Will Young was a bit like, oh yeah, and I've been a big fan of yours, and that was that shit. Mm. And I auditioned with one of your songs. Yeah, great. And when's your set done? Oh Holy Night, piano and voice only, says Tegan, because it can always make me cry. Oh. You like a good Holy Night. Band-Aid, Do They Know It's Christmas, was my first ever Christmas song I ever heard, says Matthew 191. I just love the Boy George line. And in our world of plenty. It's just a beautiful voice with a beautiful line. Comes together really well. I can live without the rest of it. In our world. I can actually listen to that bit over and over. I actually can. But you know when you have songs with loads of vocalists, there's just occasionally like one vocalist that really stands out above the other, or there's like a voice that comes in at some point and just makes you go,
They do that with Perfect Day as well.
Oh, the BBC version? Yeah. I love the Tom Jones. You got to reach out.
Especially when they use some singers who don't have such a strong voice.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden you get like Tom Jones blasting.
Yeah. Someone comes in and makes you go, oh. For me, the Boy George bit on that bit is beautiful. Driving Home for Christmas again, because she says, this is Miss Evil Draft. Members of my driving to my family for Christmas as they live a few hours away. In fact, we're going to be doing that on Christmas Day. We
will play Driving Home for Christmas every day.
I'm dreaming of White Christmas because I like the sound, says Pikachu. That was one of those songs as a kid I got bored with, and then actually now I'm old looking back, it's actually a really, really lovely song.
I'm dreaming of White Christmas.
Yeah, with really nice harmonies and stuff. Merry Christmas, everybody, says Mary Vale, because it was the first time I saw my granny dancing. In fact, there's actually a line about that in the song.
Wow, lots of people.
Lots of people have their favourite Christmas songs. Les says 12 Days of Christmas. Lady Organ says The 12 Pains of Christmas by Bob Rivers. Yeah. And Jackson 5, Santa Coming to Town, says Jenny Bunny. Cool. Well, Clarie's now going to perform that song for you.
Which one?
Santa Claus is Coming to Town.
Santa Claus is coming to town. Now, I listened to that, not the Jackson 5 version, a different version, when I was very little on Christmas Eve. My mum decided to play it to me on a tape. And I was terrified.
Well, you better watch out.
Yeah. Better not cry. Better not shout. Tell you why. Santa Claus is coming down your chimney with his big fingernails.
Oh, now I can't get the Santa thing back up. I was going to do like a...
Did you show everyone your mug, by the way?
I know when I'm sleeping. Oh, yeah, this was my Secret Santa present from school. This is a very, very proud dad. I was given a little mug with me and Izzy. It has to be said, it is the worst photograph of Izzy I have ever
had a complete melt.
Ever seen. It is a terrible photograph of Izzy, but very, very proud dad and an awesome present.
It's not the worst photo of Izzy.
No, but I might need to put another little sticker over Izzy on it, which is very cool. Right, next question. Clarie has some Christmas traditions from around the world. Why don't you tell us what the site is, and then people can tell us.
Facts. What's the question? What did you say?
What is it?
It's called whychristmas.com, and it is Christmas traditions around the world. Uh-huh. So I thought that we could vote for countries. Vote for countries. Oh, it'd be like the European...
Tell you what, why don't you give us 3 countries to pick from, and then people can vote, and then you can tell us about the country.
Would you like to know about Christmas in Pakistan, Christmas in Canada, or Christmas in Finland?
Christmas in Pakistan?
Yeah. I haven't clicked on it. I've got no idea what it would say.
If it comes up, they don't celebrate it. They're too busy with Ganesh, then, we need to pick another one. Okay, so which country would you like to know about? While we're doing that, let's show you our Christmas entries. We had a we had a Christmas competition all this month, which was to tweet us a Christmas picture that had something to do with Christmas and something to do with the Adipose TV. It could be a game we play, it could be us, could be yada, 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 yada. And we're going to give out 100 gold for our favourite, 50 gold for our second favourite, 25 for our last favourite, and 5 for anyone that gets seen on stream and they're here. Jenny Bunny, could you please give out 5 gold for anyone that's here who gets their picture mentioned, please?
Thank you, Jenny Bunny.
Thank you, Bunny. This one's a blatant cheat, but I just love the picture so much. I have to put it up. This was Spot's night. He actually took a picture of me and Izzy during a stream. I think it was the day you bought the antlers, and we stuck them on her, and he just tweeted it straight back at us, which is cheating. So you can't win. But I love the picture.
But it is super cute. We took Izzy swimming today.
We did. Tell us about it. Was it a Christmas swim?
Yeah, we took her Christmas swimming. And Addie got to see her swim underwater because normally I take her to swimming lessons.
And it wasn't because we dropped her. It was deliberate.
So she's been learning to swim underwater. But Addie doesn't normally get to see it, so it was cool.
She was so cute and kicking her little leg.
She was, and holding her breath. And
being able to style her hair into something cool, giving her a little Mohican. This one, why don't you talk about this one?
Sorry? Oh, this is Agrajag's beautiful Christmas tree, which we're slightly jealous of.
Mm-hmm.
Ow. You alright, honey?
Yeah.
What did you do?
I'm fine.
Okay. And what a lovely Christmas tree. I can see that she's got 2 TARDISes there. There's a TARDIS it kind of in the middle, a red TARDIS in the middle, and there's also a cute knitted TARDIS. Cute bauble.
And an Addie.
And an Addie Paddy.
And an Addie in a Christmas tree.
But that Addie needs to be careful because there seems to be a weeping angel right behind it.
Addie's don't blink.
but he's facing the wrong way.
Oh, yeah,
you ought to have had Addie facing the way.
Yeah, they don't blink, but they're pretty dumb.
So that's pretty cool. But we did look for some Doctor Who Christmas decorations for our tree, didn't we?
Yeah, they either were ridiculously expensive or they were crap.
Yeah.
Whereas you actually seem to have made your own by the look of it, but they're very, very cool. Very, very cool. What an Agrajag. Very, very cool.
Thank you very much for shoving that into us.
Shoving that into us?
Shove.
You did say shoving, didn't you?
No, I didn't. I just, well, maybe a little bit. But it was a cross between showing and sending.
This is Veely Dan. Wearing his tie, his Doctor Who jacket, his Gallifrey t-shirt, his Christmas tree, his sonic screwdriver, and the TARDIS tugged in there for good measure. Very, very cool. It's always nice to see people in the Christmas snaps as well. Merry Christmas to you, Veely Dan. And how's he got his things in green? That's very, very cool. And he's actually used the tag Addie Christmas. I knew I should have had a tag. Yeah, when I was searching for these earlier, I actually had to scroll through my Twitter for like the last month trying to find all these. So if I missed any out, that's why. Because I had to have a big search through it. This is MEK Summer.
Love the adipose on the tree.
Which is a little Addie on the tree. Everyone needs a little Addie on the tree.
We actually don't have a little Addie on our tree.
Damn it. We need to put a little Addie on the tree. We are quite similar, it's true.
We do have a giant sheep.
We do. We didn't actually have anything to put on the top of our tree. But then I discovered just how good sheep look on top of the tree. I put it on the top of the tree and then wasn't hearing anything otherwise.
I didn't say anything otherwise.
Clarie wasn't allowed to say anything otherwise. I was basically on the lines of, we're having a sheep, aren't we? And Clarie was like, and I was like, no, I love it. I love it so much that nothing can ever be said about the sheep. I'm going to keep it until next year.
Sheep. Well, it's Izzy's sheep. You better not throw it out.
Well, I'm not going to throw it out. I'm going to put it on the tree. Your turn, because I've just got a coughing fit.
Wow, look at that picture. That is the Adipose family. Oh, I love the fact that it's Small Bean and Chips pulling the sleigh.
Oh, yeah.
See, in real life, it would be the other way around. It would be us lugging the sledge along. But how Christmassy does that look?
Oh, oh, oh. Now I want a sled with me, you and Izzy.
Me too.
Pulled by the cats with reindeer antlers.
Me too. It's about time they...
And a big sack of presents.
Yeah, and snow-capped house. Look, they've got a fireplace in that house.
It's BEA.
You know what our house needs?
Default. Sled.
A sledge and a fireplace.
We do need a fireplace.
I think that is actually, isn't it?
She can join the screen. Can I cover the camera? I can. Here is my hand, people. Which is beautiful. Then, Detective actually headed down to the Rockefeller Center, where there was some big, loads of Christmas stuff going on. You can see the kind of like Nutcracker soldier in the background, printed out a Happy Holidays message, including, I think that was actually the piece of artwork that was made by Angelina, one of our wonderful posse PAs who works on our website, and added a lovely capture and photographed it with herself very beautifully. So thank you very much, Detective, and thank you for taking the time to go down to the Rockefeller to give us a lovely Christmas shot. Hello, Izzy Pose! You guys might get a little Izzy treat, an unexpected one.
Just let her wake up a minute.
Yeah, of course. This one was very cool. This is Les's. Les has sent us a little sequence.
Aww.
This is called The Adventures of Minnie Pose.
That is so cool.
There he is. He's having a little adventure. He's going to visit the TARDIS, and he's going along the little station.
Do you know what? That looks so magical, doesn't it?
It does. It's a magical place. With all Addie there. Addie's in there. Oh, he does look a little bit like a frog. Does look a little bit like a frog. And there's Addie, still having another little adventure.
Oh, look, there's Addie.
Hanging around with some TARDISes, which is very, very, very cool. And with a little bow tie. That bow tie has been quite tricky to carry. I wonder if she did that. And there's Addie going along the corner of a mirror there with a little Christmas decoration, but very, very cool. He does look like a frog. Addie does look like a frog. Hello. Very nice, thank you. And lastly, Jenny Bunny's put an Addie under her tree.
That's not a present, that's an Addie.
You can't have it, Jenny. It's me. It's an Addie under her little...
What is Adipose doing under the Christmas tree?
Stealing their presents.
How cheeky.
Which is very, 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 very cool indeed. Right, let's find out. Before we tell you who our favourites were and all that kind of stuff, we need to go to commercial and we need to find out what the results of your vote was. But for the rest of this stream, just because we can, let's go. Let's open the vaults. Hey, let's go crazy because it's Christmas. Double gold. Actually, no, you know what? Let's go even more crazy for the rest of this stream. Triple gold. No. Merry Christmas. Right, we'll see you at... No. Right, we'll see you in 60. And I've also got news about our latest and greatest giveaway coming very, very soon. See you in 60. Right. Who was our winner? The answer was By one vote.
Oh, yeah.
Pakistan.
Wow.
Pakistan had 14 votes. Canada had 5 votes. And Finland had 13.
Wow.
So, Clarie, tell us about the Christmas traditions of Pakistan.
Okay, here I go.
Mm-hmm.
Christmas in Pakistan.
Mm-hmm.
So in Pakistan, December the 25th is a public holiday, but it's in memory of Jinnah, the founder of Pakistan.
Well, it's in memory of Jesus.
No, it's in memory of Jinnah. So apparently, Christians make up a small part of the population of Pakistan, but because the population is so big, there are actually more than 5 million Christians. There's a big procession from the church to the cathedral, which takes hours.
An hours-long procession.
Mm-hmm.
That must get tedious, isn't it? But Izzy's on the procession right now. And I would walk 500 miles, and I would walk 500 more just to be that man, etc. It must be weird having Christmas in a place that doesn't properly kind of do Christmas. It must be kind of like, it's Christmas! And everyone else must be like, what?
Spiritual seminars take place to help people to prepare for Christmas.
Yes.
Or Baradin, which is a very unpopular expression even amongst Muslims. There's carol services, that's similar to ours. And people go from house to house singing carols, and in return the family offers something. We got carol singers here the other day, by the way.
Oh, did we?
Yeah.
Did you have them do it?
No.
Okay. Santa drove down the road the other day.
Oh, it was amazing.
I heard loads of music outside, and in our old house, whenever you heard music outside, it was always some guy sitting there with his car with a big rap song being like, and I used to be like, ah! So I heard all this music, was like, seriously, we've moved house to get away from all this crap. Opened the door and it was Santa, and I was like, oh.
And we went running out, didn't we? And we put a little money in their pot they were collecting for charity, and you got a lollipop which Mummy ate because you're too little.
You ate Izzy's lollipop?
She's too little. She got her first tooth today.
You ate Izzy's lollipop?
Don't tell her.
Izzy's first tooth? Oh yeah, she's got a bottom front tooth. Very exciting.
What else can I tell you?
Why don't you give us 3 more countries and then we'll let people vote again?
Oh, I haven't finished this one. I just want to tell you something else.
Sorry.
They eat food.
No kidding.
And the traditional Christmas greeting is Baradin Mubarak Ho!
Isn't that the president of Egypt?
No, it means the blessing of Christmas on you.
Oh, blessings indeed.
Okay, what was the question? What did you say to do?
Well, we were going to have another thing to ask people to tell us about their favourites, and then we'll have another vote for things. Let's do favourites first. What's going to be on next? Oh, she's grabbed the microphone. That's not going to be good. She's got a surprisingly tough grip, including my granddad, who was used to famous in the family for having a very, very strong grip. And we kind of handed him over to him. He's very old now, like 90 something. And we handed her over to him and said, she's got a really, really strong grip. And he kind of went, yeah. And then she kind of grabbed his hand and squeezed, and you see his face going to go, oh, wow. Yes, she does. It was you. Right. Favourites.
Bowties 11, it's whychristmas.com.
Favourites then. Okay, I'm clearing the list of dismiss all. I would like to know everyone's favourite Christmas tradition. You know, what's that thing you always do on Christmas Day or over the Christmas period? You know, that thing that happens either with your family or however you celebrate it, or in your religion or in your kind of culture. You know, what's your little thing that it wouldn't be Christmas without? So I tell you what, start your sentence. It wouldn't be Christmas without ... And then tell me what it is and tell us all about it. And we'll read out a few in a couple of minutes. Clarie?
Can I have 2?
2? Do you think I'm more important than all the other people in the stream?
A little bit, yeah.
Okay.
It wouldn't be Christmas without leaving out a mince pie and a carrot for Rudolph and Santa.
Are we going to do that tomorrow night?
100%.
Have you got a carrot?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Of course we can. And hanging my stocking up.
Ah, it's good to get a stocking. Your mother's doing a stocking this year, isn't she? Stockings are very, very cool.
The thing that I loved about that kind of stuff was like the mystery of Father Christmas coming. It's exciting for all this to come. And like that excitement of like lying tucked up in my bed, because I really believed in Father Christmas for a long time.
Yeah. He's coming.
Tucked up in my bed and like going to sleep with an empty stocking, and then I'd keep waking up and it'd still be empty. And then at some point I'd wake up and there'd be like a little tug on the end of the bed because the stocking was full.
Yeah.
And I'd kind of feel that there was definitely things in it then. And there was like counting the minutes till I could go and wake my brother up to go, I've got my stocking, have you got yours? How about you? What would it not be Christmas without?
It would not be Christmas without. Well, it's kind of like the whole. I know this is like a really crap answer, but like it's kind of the whole package.
Okay,
you know,
crap answer.
It is,
You're not supposed to pick one specific
I know.
thing.
Fair enough. Okay, fine. If I had to pick one thing, it would have to be that massive family gathering that you always get on the Christmas day. You know, extended family as well. You know, weird Uncle Jeff or whoever it is. You know, that family member who you're never entirely sure if they're actually a blood relative. But the ones you want to see as well, and you know, everyone's there, and that's when you know it's Christmas, when everyone's there, and everyone has a huge meal and falls asleep. Yeah. All the old people go straight into the lounge and fall asleep. Yeah. All the kids go, great, cool, I'm going to go and play on whatever it is they've just got. And
they can't because the batteries aren't working.
There'll be one person that like isn't very social and so realises they can get out of talking to people by doing the washing up. So they kind of bravely, and it's good of them, just kind of say, don't worry, I'll do the washing up.
I'm on the washing up.
Disappear to the kitchen for the better part of an hour.
My dad cooked so much.
Excellent. Oh, okay. Doesn't want to speak to me. Okay.
Sorry.
Oh. Right, let's find out what you guys said. V says, it wouldn't be Christmas without Doctor Who and eating.
Doctor Who's on Christmas Day.
Let me move back to here so people can see what's coming up. There you go. It wouldn't be Christmas without eating. I don't know what time it is, but it's true. Although Izzy seems to have half ahead at the moment. It wouldn't be Christmas without Doctor Who. That's true. Doctor Who Christmas special. Doctor Who meets Santa.
Yeah.
Not necessarily a plotline I would have gone for, but we'll see how it goes.
I can't wait.
Jenny Bunny says it wouldn't be Christmas without opening prezzies. Duh. It's true. Prezzies are very, very important. But remember the real gift.
I think you've really captured the spirit of Christmas there, Jenny Bunny.
But remember, of course, the real gift is being able to give presents.
Awkward silence as everybody silently disagrees, but doesn't want
Has to agree because of the whole, Christmas thing. Ken Williams agrees with me. It wouldn't be Christmas without friends and family. Mary Mrs. Evil Draft says it wouldn't be Christmas without watching Scrooged. It became our family tradition. In fact, our family tradition from movies' point of view is The Grinch. So huzzah for people that watch grumpy Christmas things.
Maybe Christmas
doesn't come from a store. Maybe Christmas means a little bit more. I'm feeling and all that kind of stuff.
Izzy's looking at you like,
The Grinch is awesome, and I won't hit anything against it. Slunk. Love The Grinch. Although it never gets very good reviews, but I'm always like, what? I mean, there's a little girl that you just want to throw into some sort of furnace, but apart from that, it's fine.
Don't listen.
Where are you?
Daddy doesn't throw girls into furnaces.
Why can't I find you? That kind of stuff. Right, Paper Doll says it wouldn't be Christmas without reading The House of the Wooden Santas.
I do not know that.
With my new boys and lovely Newfoundland story.
Oh, I need to read The Night Before Christmas to Wiz.
When are you going to read that?
Tomorrow night.
Okay.
The night before Christmas.
Okay. It wouldn't be Christmas without spending the day with my parents and brothers, says Digital Imponsor. It wouldn't be Christmas without candlelight services. Ow! I got clawed by a squirrel. It wouldn't be Christmas without watching Blackadder's Christmas. That's true. God rest ye merry Blackadder. And if I was a pig, I would sing piggy wiggy boo. All that kind of stuff. It would not be Christmas without my dad. Can't read the rest of that one. It would not be Christmas without my dad. I think that was Spots Night. When I was younger, me and my dad driving through the neighbourhood on Christmas Eve, ringing straps of sleigh bells and yelling, ho, ho, ho.
That sounds fun.
That does sound fun. Wouldn't be Christmas if we wouldn't play bingo. Wouldn't be Christmas without watching the Muppet Christmas Carol. Light the lamp, not the rat. Light the lamp, not the rat. And all that kind of stuff.
We like that one too.
It wouldn't be Christmas without the Ranking Bass Xmas specials. I've got no idea what that is. It wouldn't be Christmas without the Christmas Story.
Well, it's true, it wouldn't.
Well, actually, it would.
Well, no, it wouldn't.
It would.
It wouldn't.
Well, it would be the winter solstice.
Exactly. That's not Christmas.
We'd all dance around trees and talk about fertility.
Yeah. Which sounds quite cool too.
Which does sound quite good. Get all the family together and discuss their fertility. That wouldn't be awkward at all.
Sounds a bit like our wedding.
Yeah, it was awkward. They did discuss our fertility at the wedding.
It was awkward.
Yeah.
We don't want to talk about it.
No, we're not talking about it. Moving on. It wouldn't be Christmas without seeing the neighbourhood Christmas lights. That's true. Maybe next year we'll need to take Izzy to go see the Christmas lights at some point.
Yeah, definitely. I'm about to drop our daughter.
Can we pick her up?
Yes, please. I couldn't because I was about to go on camera.
You're right. Dropping our daughter is clearly the preferable point to everything else. It wouldn't be Christmas without the sports event for those that want to like to watch them. Yeah, there's a Grand Prix or something, isn't there, that comes up over Christmas, and the Boxing Day football and all that kind of stuff. Cool. What lovely memories. Would you like to give us another Christmas tradition? Give us 3 countries and then we'll pick one.
3 countries.
So where would you like to find out about?
Would you like to find out about Christmas in Hong Kong? Christmas in Australia? That's my iPad puppet. Or Christmas in France?
Okay, the vote is now open. Oops, crap. Open. There we go. Which would you like to find out about? Right, we need to talk about winners, okay? Because obviously I know you guys that entered the competition.
Everyone's a winner.
It wasn't just for the Christmas spirit. It was to be a winner. So here we are. Our special mention goes to Les with her awesome Adventures of Green Addy.
I like it because it's so magical.
It does look really, really magical, and all the little lights and things.
It looks like a scene from the Doctor Who Christmas specials. Like, they go kind of Dickensian.
Yeah, and always lots of people busy around doing their thing, and the Doctor kind of walks through and all that kind of stuff. So, Jenny, if you could give Les 25 Addy Gold, please, for her lovely little series of Christmas ones. Second place with 50 Addy Gold was Detective, who actually bothered to took the effort to actually go and take a picture all the way down at the Rockefeller Center. So a massive thank you to her.
We like your scarf.
We Doctor Who scarf in there as well. So a link of lots of different things. So well done to Detective. If Detective is here, please give him 50 gold. If not, you get it next time. But our grand winner, and this was a universal between both me and Clarie, was this absolutely gorgeous adipose Christmas picture. Which you can't look at it without. See, you can't look at it without going or just yelling. It's an awesome little pic.
It's a good point.
It's a good point. It's well made. Maybe later I'll make another one. So 100 gold for that. Okay, and so next month's posse competition. Obviously, we've got the Hearthstone competition, which will be ongoing. Next month's.
She's discovered the mic and how to talk into it.
Next month's competition is Make Addy Big, which is going to be, your challenge is to watch the Adipose TV on the biggest thing you possibly can. TV, projector, wall, side of a castle, side of a house. It doesn't necessarily have to be the biggest, but it has to be the most kind of interesting. You know, I want you to watch the Adipose TV on something large, take a photograph of it, tweet it to us, and use a hashtag this time so I can find them easier, which will be Make Addy Big. And then
Make Addy Big.
Hashtag Make Addy Big. And same rules again. 100 gold for our favourite, 50 gold for our second favourite, 25 for a special mention, and 5 gold to everyone that's there when we do the results of that at the end of January. But I'll put up I will do a December post on that. Right. They would like to find out about, by a landslide, Australia.
So I do it in an Australian accent.
Why not do it in an Australian accent?
In Australia, Christmas... Isabel.
Oh, hang on. So just before you do. I haven't showed everyone that one yet.
Oh, it's my Baba Ganoush.
Look, it's you. Who's that, Izzy? Who is that? Do you see who that is?
Underwhelmed.
She's underwhelmed by that. Okay. It is you. Do you not see you?
It's so cute with your little reindeer antlers. Yes, it is. In Australia, Christmas comes in the middle of the summer holidays.
No way, mate.
Children have their summer holidays from early to mid-December.
Summer Christmas.
Early February. So some people might even be camping at Christmas.
Oh my God! Or on the beach.
Oh dear. Because it's so hot at Christmas time, there are quite often massive bushfires.
Oh God, that's not very Christmassy.
Across the country. Many volunteer bush firefighters are involved in saving people and property and travel from all over Australia to help other states.
So a Christmas tradition is stopping people dying?
Yeah, well... they hang wreaths on their door and they go out carol singing. They decorate their houses with Christmas trees and Christmas lights.
So instead of wrapping up warm and going carol singing, they put on their beachwear and wander from house to house going, good King Wenceslas looked out on the feast of Stephen.
They decorate their houses with bunches of Christmas bush.
Izzy, oh, she's eating a plastic bag. Izzy eats everything. Plastic bags, menus. She loves menus. Give her a good menu.
Oh, but not as much as she loves the Radio Times.
Oh, she ate Clara's parents' Radio Times, which is a big magazine. Very big magazine.
There is a large carols by candlelight service. You must have to wait really late for that.
Yeah, it'll be very light, yeah. Not going to be candlelit.
There are huge Christmas pageants in each state capital city. What's she taking out your old drawers?
Black bags that I use to cover my busy stuff getting wet. She'll eat that as well. And she's found things on the floor. Right. Okay. There we go.
As it's the middle of summer in Australia, the words to carols about snow and cold are sometimes changed to special Australian words.
Is there what words they are? Just like Foster's or something.
Is there anyone in the stream from Australia who can enlighten us on what those special
I have to ask Steve what those special Australian words are.
When he gets to Australia, Santa gives the reindeer a rest and uses kangaroos.
Oh.
Or six white boomers.
Boomers, mate.
And he changes his clothes for less hot ones. On Boxing Day, most people go and visit their friends and often have barbecues at the beach. There's a famous yacht race from Sydney to Hobart in Tasmania.
Right. And with that in mind, for our final Christmas question, we're all from different places around the world or different places around the country. So why don't you tell us something which is unique to your Christmas? You know, it could be a tradition of your country. It could be a tradition of the American state you live in. It could be something that just your family does. So before it was kind of like it wouldn't be Christmas without, but now tell us, what makes Christmas unique to your family, your culture, something like that. So come up with some ideas about what makes Christmas unique. Now, before we talk about ours, I just want to talk about next week's giveaway. This is probably the biggest giveaway I've ever done. It's going to be an Addy Gold giveaway. Hopefully you'll be excited about it because I am. And it's already been... Hello, Izzy. It's already been announced, and you may be aware of this if you've been onto our AdiposeTV.com. I do hope you're regular visitors to the AdiposeTV.com now. Tabby Teller and Angelina and all of the people at Guest Blog have done some awesome posts.
Awesome, so you definitely should go and visit.
Regular Posse news, regular Posse quotes, all the competition updates are there. Anyway, on Saturday, which is Saturday the 27th, we will be giving away the whole of The Sims 3. And I know Sims 4...
I did not know that.
We are doing this. Obviously Sims 4 is out now, so hopefully they won't have any ridiculous sales, but this is a pretty decent giveaway. It'll be for Addy Gold. The Sims 3 with The Sims 3 Late Night, and with The Sims 3 Date Night, and with The Sims 3 high-end loft stuff. So that gives you the main game and a whole bunch of DLC to go with it. It's a great fun game. If you've ever seen my philosophy, Addy philosophy with The Sims 3, you'll see me having some good fun with it. It's an Origin game, so it's PC, and you'll need to get that, or have that already. But it's I think this is definitely by far the most kind of expensive, giveaway we've done. So hopefully you'll be into that. So save up your gold, and of course, triple gold in this stream and all that kind of stuff. And that'll be on Saturday night, that's on the 27th. And it'll probably be in the evening. I'm not sure what game I'll be playing yet, but that will be the giveaway there. So you have been informed. So The Sims 3, which is pretty exciting. Let's go back to our winning image. So Clarie, what makes Christmas unique? What's unique about your Christmas?
I don't know many other people who do tree presents on Boxing Day.
What's a tree present?
It's basically a present in your tree. So you open all your presents on Christmas Day. The thing is, there's a very strict rule in my house that you're never allowed to open a present before Christmas Day.
Okay.
So I don't quite know how I'm going to cope with opening presents tomorrow.
Yeah.
It's going to make me feel like, oh,
breaking the rule, man.
Breaking the rules.
Yeah.
But I think to kind of let us down slowly about the fact that it's no longer Christmas, we got a tree present on Boxing Day, which is literally just one present, usually a book. Well,
I've often found that your family do bigger presents on Boxing Day than they do on Christmas Day.
Oh, really?
But maybe that's because we're not there on Christmas Day morning. I'm not sure.
Yeah,
but
maybe.
But still, sometimes I've been kind of like, Christmas has been really cool. Then all of a sudden, Boxing Day, it's been like,
and there's your PS3.
The iPad, which most of you are here.
That was a Christmas Day present.
That was a Boxing Day present.
Oh, but that was probably because we weren't there on Christmas Day.
But it was still a Boxing Day present. But yeah, no, this was it was very spectacular. It was very exciting. We spent all the Boxing Day.
Very exciting, wasn't it? All of the none of the Doctor Who Legacy streams would have happened without that.
No, all the Simpsons stuff. Yeah. So without that Boxing Day present. So thank God for Boxing Day, quite frankly.
Thank you, Father Christmas. I don't know many other people who do Boxing Day
I don't know how unique mine is, but mine would be that is from my youth was definitely board games. We used to have the big meal and all that kind of stuff, but then we would do some sort of board game. My dad still does this. He always has like a traditional Boxing Day game of Trivial Pursuit, but we used to have various games of charades and various other kind of things like that, and that was always very, very cool, kind of getting the family together. Sometimes it was a complete disaster, and we don't do them anymore
because particularly in later years. Like in later years, I knew you, we tried it, and it.
In later years, it got a bit painful as various family members got older. That's fine.
It's very difficult to play some board games when you can no longer hear.
Yes. Although charades helped. But yes, I used to love those board games and having everyone kind of joining in and things like that. So hopefully we'll be able to do those with Izzy, which would be great if she eats the Toblerone packet. But she's actually chewing. She has actually managed to digest a bit of the Toblerone packet. That's great. She seems to be enjoying it. So good for taste buds. Right. So let's find out your guys' traditions. In fact, we'll go for one last commercial break and then I will read out the things that make your Christmas Day unique. Ho, 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 ho. And welcome to the final section of our Addie and Clarie's Christmas stream.
Addie and Clarie show. Clarie and Izzy show.
Addie, Clarie and Izzy show. We're going to finish off our little show and then we'll have a little break and then I'll be back to do some Hearthstone if you'd like to see that to finish off your...
I will be putting Isabel back to bed.
For the second time. Before we just do our last little section, I just wanted to say a massive thank you to a whole bunch of people that have been nice enough to send us extra little Christmas presents. There's a donate button underneath the stream, and for those of you that are regular viewers, it's never a compulsory thing. We don't have a subscribe button, but some of you are lovely enough to chuck a bit of dosh this way, which we have been using on Christmas presents and various things like that.
And sometimes on our roof.
And sometimes on our roof, yes, indeed. In fact, we were talking about that one earlier. So a massive thank you to Jennifer Heckle, who says, Merry Christmas, Addie, Clarie, Izzy, and the kiddies. A massive thank you to a Gryffindor.
Thank you,
who says, Merry Christmas, Addy, Clarie, Izzy, Mr. Chips, and Small Bean. That Mr. always has been stuck. Mary, massive thank you to Spots Night, who doesn't leave a message, but I'm sure it was with Christmas greetings, which is on there. Thank you very much. Obviously, if you do donate, you get a golden star for 30 days. You get 50 gold.
Star.
And of course, you get your name read out as well. Merry Christmas from the polarities. That's confuse the polarity and reverse the polarity. So I will stick a donate star over there. Thank you very much. And if reverse is here, I will stick on a star as well, as that came from both of you. And I did Jenny's Firebolts, Henwas earlier, and Loves was from the other stream. But
thank you all. Very much appreciated.
And Henwa says, I might not be here over Christmas, so happy first Xmas to Izzy Pose.
Oh, thank you very much. Which
is very, very cool. I don't know if Henwa's here, actually. In fact, that might imply that he has headed off to go and see family and do the thing.
Do your thing.
Did you want to talk about Track Santa?
Oh, yeah. Someone was talking about it in the stream. Who was talking about it in the stream?
12 Oswald?
12 Oswald. I completely forgot to mention Track Santa. It's amazing.
What is it?
Well, so when I was little, we always used to get really excited about Santa, and I'd say to my mum things like, is he going to be here now? And it'd be like 1 o'clock in the afternoon, and my mum would say things like, oh no, not just yet. I expect he's flying over America at the moment.
Yeah.
And then a few hours later, I'd be like, when's he going to be here? Is he here yet? And mum would be like, oh, making his way over. And then by the time it was like 9 o'clock, she'd be like, oh, he's definitely in Ireland now. Won't be long now. But now, with technology, you can actually track Santa. So there's no hypothesizing over where he is. You can actually pinpoint where he is. So there's a website, I think it's actually tracksanta.com, and it shows you his little path flying around the world. So he gets to eat. I believe that he starts from Christmas Island, and he gets to each country at midnight in that country.
And you can actually kind of watch him fly, past the little Eiffel Tower, and
it's really cool. And probably at 31, I should be over tracking Santa, but I'm really not.
You're really not. Why should you be?
Why should I be? Damn it!
Why should we be? Right, let's find out some of your guys' unusual traditions. And just before we finish this stream, before we move on to the Hearthstone after a quick break, I've some of you know about this earlier because I was chatting to some of you, but we're going to have a new chat feature.
Are we
coming up? Yeah.
You stopped running things by me.
I'm sorry.
What's this new chat feature?
Well, I was going to tell them afterwards.
Why?
Okay, do you want me to tell you now?
Please.
Okay. Well, this is for posse members only, okay? Because obviously posse members tend to... Sure. The posse members have lots and lots of gold because they watch so many streams, which is lovely of them. So what I'm going to do is that if you're... at the moment, you can get a colour for 30 days for 30 gold. You can get an icon for 30 days for 30 gold. But I've never messed around with custom names, but I actually coded it in ages ago. But the problem with custom names is you don't want people to kind of change their name to something that's completely unrecognizable. So what we're going to do is that you have to go through the mods, but for 100 Addy gold for 30 days, you can customize your name. Now that could just be, you can add in capital letters and things like that. So for example, I can see Confuse the Polarity there, could change her name to capital C, Confuse, capital T, the capital P, Polarity, on the on-screen chat up there, for 100 gold. Or you could customize it to, something Christmassy, as it's the Christmas period. So, I can see Spigster there, so she could change it to Santaster or something like that, or something like that. But you still got to be, the reason why I'm doing this through the mods is it still has to be recognizable as you, because I don't want someone to kind of go incognito or something like that. So it still needs to kind of be, recognizable as your name, and you kind of have to go through the mods, and the mods will kind of either say yes or no, or tweak it in some way.
I could change my name to Awesome Clarie Pose.
Awesome Clarie Pose, or, Christmas Clarie, or, something like that. And if you ever want to change it back, of course, you can just spend another 100 Addy gold to kind of change it back, but it'll last 30 days. It'll last 30 days, and then you can, it'll just go back to normal, and then you can kind of tweak it again if you want. So it's going to be a little bit more expensive, and it's open to posse members only, which again makes it a little bit more unique for being in the posse. So I will, and I experimented earlier, as you can see, with Tiny Dancer there, who is Tiny Prancer.
Tiny Prancer, that's pretty cool.
I thought so, yeah. So Tiny Prancer can have her first 30 days for free, unless she wants to change it to something else, which is quite cool. I got the idea from, it was one of the old Simpsons websites. When I used to do the Simpsons videos, they had a website where people it was one of the forums, and they always used to change their name to something to do with Halloween, or something to do with Christmas, or something to do with that. And if you want to change it again, so if you change it and then you want to change it again, then you can either just wait for it to turn for normal, or just spend another 100 gold and get a mod to change it again. But it will be a mod only command, and I'll show them how to do it probably sometime over the Christmas period. Hopefully I'll get it up and running tomorrow. If not, probably not tonight. Cool. Right. Christmas traditions. Is that okay if I run that past you? What do you think?
That's a good idea.
Thank you. Would you want to change your name, do?
The Awesome Clarie Pose.
The Awesome Clarie Pose with capitals.
With capitals.
Okay, right. Web24 says, we had the 12 days of Christmas instead of Santa. My dad didn't want to lie to me, so I got one present every day starting 12 days before Christmas. And they made me sing the song with my presents in it too.
That's cute.
Fun times. Jenny Bunny says, what's unique about hers? She says, someone from my family goes back to the... Hello! Someone goes back to the Philippines and gives out our prezzies. That's quite cool.
That's nice.
A little bit of travel. I thought she was from Thailand, but okay, cool, Philippines. Agrajag says what's unique about her Christmas is celebrating Christmas on the 24th. At 3 p.m, everyone sits in front of the telly watching Donald Duck and Disney.
Cool.
Me No Words says, I'm from Maine in the USA where good seafood is plentiful.
Oh, you're lucky. I love seafood.
So we always have seafood chowder on Christmas Eve. Secret ingredients, evaporated milk and 1/8 of a teaspoon of mustard powder. That does sound nice.
I do think fish pie is traditional here. We're having fish pie tomorrow.
We are indeed looking forward to it. Mark69 says purified skate is eaten at Christmas in Iceland.
Skate.
What did I say?
Purified.
Putrefied skate is eaten at Christmas in Iceland. It is unique. In fact, I've seen that. No, we didn't see that. We saw
like that whale that they buried.
Very weird things they did to fish in Iceland.
Yeah, no, I know what you're talking about.
Where they just kind of leave it to rot for ages and then they serve it up as a food. But cool. Iceland does have some unusual traditions with fish and it's very cool. Paper Doll NL says, today is Tim's Eve, i.e. Christmas Eve, a holiday known only in Newfoundland. The wild festivities... Oh, poor Izzy.
I think I'm going to say goodnight to everyone.
Okay.
Good night. Because Izzy's just throwing my iPad on the floor.
Okay. So if we could have a Christmas present of an iPad for Claire.
Thank you. I'm going to go off and put Izzy back to bed because she's struggling a little bit.
Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you very much for having us. Thank you for having me, and thank you for having Izzy for a little bit, even though she got a bit whingy.
And thank you for making us a part of your Christmas.
Ho, ho, ho! Merry Christmas! I hope you have a lovely, lovely, lovely Christmas, everybody, and I will see you soon. Soon.
Absolutely. So I'll cover the camera while Clarie and Izzy just disappear there. It's just Clarie isn't wearing many clothes. She prefers to not appear on camera. Oh, she's giving me a look. Okay, fine. She is. Spots Night says... Sorry, I hadn't finished Paper Doll. Paper Doll says it's the wild festivity started around the mid-20th century as the first night during Advent when it was appropriate to have a drink. Advent was a sober religious time and traditionally people would not drink until Christmas Day at the earliest. Basically, it's an excuse to drink. Spots Night says, my wife opens the Christmas stockings that Santa's fills on Christmas Eve before Santa comes. How cheeky. Small Blue Monkey says we have presents in our tree and they are had when the tree comes down. Of course, a few days afterwards. Loves 10 says we have a native tree called Pukachakawaka, at which flowers at Christmas with beautiful crimson bottle brush flowers and dark green foliage. That sounds like a lovely kind of Tolkien style description of the place in which you live. Rock band